Hi, I'm Ashley, and welcome to Comedy Tonight. Smile at the camera and don't read this part.
It's Comedy Tonight with our guests, Rich Jeni, Margaret Smith, the legendary wit and top model Ashley, some of America's brightest comics, and who knows what else. Now, here's your host, BillBoggs.
Hi. Thank you. Okay, everybody, calm down. Welcome to Comedy Tonight. Now, I'd like to take just a moment and introduce you to our announcer, Mark McEwen. Hey, Mark. Very popular New York radio personality. Hi, buddy. Mark. What?
How tall is Ashley? That's my question.
How tall is Ashley?
How tall is Ashley?
Taller than you, buddy.
Okay, I got
Mark,
deals.
you talked to them before I didn't. How's the audience tonight?
Bill, got some bad news for you, babe. The entire audience is made up of exchange students from Sweden. They don't speak English.
Oh, that's very encouraging, Mark. That's
Good
great.
luck.
Should be a rather interesting evening. Maybe our first guest only speaks Farsi. We'll find out. This is a hot new comedian, and his name is Rich Jeni. Give him a nice Swedish welcome.
Thank you very much. How are you? Good, you do speak English. I'm in a great mood. I feel good. This is a great way to make a living. For a long time, I had the usual scene, up every day on the same bus to the same building, sit there from 9 to 5, back the same boring way. Then I looked in the mirror and I said, hey, this is ridiculous. I don't even have a job. I'm just going to this building every day. It's not worth it. Here I can say anything I want out loud. I used to work in a woman's shoe store. I had to say everything under my breath. You can't talk. They get mad at you for things that you have nothing to do with. They yell at you about the shoes. Why are you insisting I need a 10? I don't wear a 10. Well, you just shattered a 9, that's why. Oh, maybe your box was mismarked. Yeah, maybe your foot's a canoe. I don't know what to tell you. Well, I'm going to look around. Oh, try a blacksmith. That might be a good idea. Look. They're crazy women. They're crazy shoppers. They're not like guys. Guys are embarrassed. They're easy. They want to get out. They come in. How's the shoes? Good. Wrap them up. Hurry up. Want to see anything else? No, come on. People are looking. Put them in a bag. Right? You sure? Yeah, come on. Give me the change. Women don't shop. They hunt. One of them needs shoes. They call each other with a conch shell. 5 miles away, 6 of them get off behind a rock. Grab a shopping bag. I'll be back at nightfall, dear. Meet in the valley, have a chalice of blood, head for the mall. Head one ahead as a scout. She sees a sale. Come in the store, go and it's all over. They have the shoes on a big pole going. It's terrible for them. I had some tough jobs. I used to be a waiter. I felt bad about that until I looked at the lobsters in the lobster tank. Is that sad? Those lobsters in the tank, it's death row. Condemned lobsters breaking the water going, any word from the governor? The only animals in a restaurant that have to do that. You go to a steakhouse, they never bring the cow out. How's this one? Sorry, Elsie, I'm back on red meat. You're in trouble. It's terrible. Worse than that, they trick them into thinking everything's okay by flying the lobsters in on a plane. You ever see that sign? Lobsters flown in. The cruelest thing you can do to him is fly him in. He thinks everything's okay. He's on a plane, magazine, little belt around his tail. He thinks he's on vacation. He's back with the phones. Hey! Bing. Stewardess, get me a scotch and seawater, will you? You're flying, you're cruising. Next thing you know, you're locked in a tank. Both your hands are tied. Everybody's wearing a bib with your picture on it. Oh, hey, I want to talk to my travel agent. What happened to the friendly skies? I'm on tour. I'm not supposed to be boiled. I had a tennis racket. Jeez. My favorite food to get in a restaurant is Chinese. Really, because they surprise you. They have things you can't find on your own. They actually have corn on the cob 3 inches long. I spend the whole meal wondering, where did they get that from? Ladies and gentlemen, there's got to be a 6-inch Chinese farmer growing this stuff somewhere. It's a little Oriental guy in a Tonka tractor. He's on a tiny farm. He's got a straw hat. He's happy. He's plowing. Oh, right on the farm. Thank God I'm a Hong Kong boy. Very nice. Thank you.
That's funny. Oh, a little lobster. You know what I like? Scotch and seawater.
Scotch and seawater is a big drink among crustaceans.
All right, we'll be right back. Thank you, Rich. In the audience. Right after this. Okay, welcome back. Mark was joking before when he was talking about the audience of foreign people and so forth, but I would like to find out, we'd like to go in the audience, if there is anyone here from another country who is not from... I am. You are?
Yes.
Hello. Welcome. It's nice to see you. Where are you from?
Originally Rome.
Rome, and,
Rome.
And what are you doing now? You're in America?
I'm in America. It's a beautiful country. I love you. All of you. All of you. I love you. You're beautiful. God bless you.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
But why do they have to be so vile and vulgar?
What do you mean?
Well, I say a word like poop. I say I have to poop. Why do you have to say I have to pinch a loaf or to cup a squat or to roll some logs or to heave a Havana?
Heave a Havana?
These are disgusting
People
things.
say that?
I don't talk like that.
No?
Do you?
No, as a matter of
don't.
fact.
I say I have to poop, I have to pee. Excuse me, I have to pee. Not I have to shake my monster or to drain my lizard. You laugh. To squeeze the wheeze, to drain the vein, or to choke the chicken. What kind of talk is this? To choke the chicken. And you know, Bill.
What?
The most beautiful thing they ruin, the most beautiful thing there is to make love, especially to do it with another person, huh? Instead of one of those stupid dolls I wasted my money on. $25, all the oil squirting all over the room, that little Cabbage Patch slut. I can't believe what I wasted money.
Waste of money. You
Blackface.
gotta save your money.
I spent the whole night with that doll. Not only could I not find a hole, not even a seam. What's the point? I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you?
No, I don't. Is this the Roman mentality when you come to the United States?
It is. It's the mentality. They even ruin to make love. They ruin.
How?
The arrogant, big-mouthed husband who was at work, he says, "Excuse me, fellas, I have to go home to pork my wife." What kind of talk is this? To pork a person, a human being.
You don't say this, do we?
I say to boogle my babe, to hump my honey, to lay some pipe, to hide the salami, to bury the bone, to stuff the donut, to moisten the wick. What kind of
You've
talk
noticed
is this?
all this stuff since you've been in the United States?
I don't talk like that.
What else have you noticed?
That you and the people here are so wonderful, so good-looking, but someday you could get sick. You could die, but why bum out the whole audience for your health, huh?
No, I wouldn't want that.
I noticed these things. And the President Reagan, why they have to show the picture of his colon on television? It's disgusting.
We have no
I don't have to
control
see those things. I don't have to see his polyps while I'm eating my scallops.
Listen, I want you to enjoy... No, I don't have to. I want you to enjoy your visit to America.
Oh, I do. I enjoy you very much. I saw you on the other show in the day. You were wonderful.
Well, thank you
You
very
were
much.
so
It's
good.
nice to have you in the United States.
Pleasure
I
to
appreciate
meet
that.
you. I
Good.
love your work.
Listen, while you're in America, I want you to go to Philadelphia because our next guest actually grew up under the Roosevelt Boulevard in Philadelphia. Here is the legendary Wid.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. For my first impression, I'd like to do Mr. Mick Jagger. I was born! Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mick Jagger when it's very cold out. I was born! Okay, see, they turn blue. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, it looks like a Smurf's butt, don't it? Okay, good. All right, that's it. I have my little partner here. I have a partner right over here. He's my partner, and he's my bodyguard. Don't worry, he's unarmed. Okay, and, all right. No, don't laugh. He's also a mannequin depressive, okay? And he comes up here. Look, I can't believe it. Look, he has spots all over. His calf is showing here. I don't know. Look at his tongue is hanging out. I don't know. All right. But he's going to do a couple of commercials, okay? He's going to do a couple impressions. And are you going to do them? He says no. You got to egg him on just a little bit. Come on, say it. All right. Hey, they want you to do it. You're going to do it? No, you're going to do it? You're going to do it, or I'm going to rip the skull out of your head, all right? Come on. Yeah, he'll do it right here, all right? So I'm going to do this, all right? Right over here. We're going to do our first impression. Who wants to see Frank Sinatra? How many people want to see Frank Sinatra? All right, here we go. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it. Footloose. Okay, good. All right, right over there. All right, here, I'd like to do my second impression. This is Mount Rushmore when you're very, very drunk. This is Mount Rushmore the way my mother wanted it. HBO. That's very good. That's very MGM. Rah! Right over here. All right. Afraid not. Okay. All right. Oh, this is open for debate. All right. What are you trying to put me? What are you putting me between a rock and a hard place or what? Come on. Oh, the shark bites. Oh, with such teeth, dare. Pleh, 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 pleh. Pleh, pleh, pleh. And now a scene from the movie Jaw. Jaw 3D. Cutty Sark. All right, here. All right. I'd like to do, ladies and gentlemen, this is my favorite scene from the movie E.T. My favorite scene from the movie E.T. Here's my favorite scene from the movie E.T. My favorite scene from the movie E.T. Granny on Beverly Hillbillies. Jed! Okay. Yeah. Is it hot in here? Is it hot? Yeah. Woo. Hey, Mom, my shirt shrunk. Red Flintstone shavings. Wilma shavings. No more rubble. A grandfather crock. Gator ball. Right over here. All right, he's going to do his first. Here, I'd like to do his first impersonation before he goes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Rambo. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Legendary Wid. We will be right back.
Margaret Smith and cover girl Ashley are coming up next. Accommodations provided by Lowe's Summit Hotel in New York, the ideal East Side location for business or pleasure. For reservations, call toll-free 1-800-223-0888.
Okay. We'll meet Ashley the model in just a moment or two. Here's a comedian who captured our attention. This is someone with another point of view about life. Margaret Smith.
I wore a neck brace for about a year. I wasn't in an accident. I just got tired of holding my head up. I'd like to do a little poem for you. I wrote this when I was 15 years old, so I think most of you can relate to it. And it goes just like this. I am the sea, you are the river. You run to me, I take you in. I hate my parents. I don't hate them anymore. I'm older now. I realize it was a phase they were going through. And that everyone hated them. I grew up in a family where everyone was fat but me. So I used to have to hide in the bathroom to eat. And they'd all be at the door trying to get in to get my food. 6 of them. We just want to wash our faces. It was like the night of the living dead. But I wanted to be fat, too. Because in my family, if you were fat, you got to do special things. Because I'd ask my mother, well, how come Susie gets to take piano lessons and not me? And she'd say, because she's fat. Like there's a demand for fat piano players. My father was no prize. He was a gambler and an alcoholic, but he was also very vain. So one day he gave up his vices to save up enough money for a hair transplant. 2 days after the transplant was complete, he got drunk and on a $20 bet shaved his head. So I owe him $20. Once a year, my Aunt Rose would come over for Thanksgiving dinner. More specifically, for the ass of the turkey. That's all she'd eat. She'd call up a week ahead of time. Save me the ass of the turkey. So my father, the chipper guy that he was, he'd play tricks on her. He'd hide it. She'd run around looking for it, and he'd make fun of her because she never shaved her legs. It was a real festive time at my house. Uncle Swanee would be over there in the rocking chair. Uncle Swanee never said anything. He had a metal plate in his head. I'm not bragging or anything. He did. He was a pilot during the Korean War. Not a good pilot, or he wouldn't have a metal plate in his head. Of course, we never told him that. He was an angry man, Uncle Swanee. On his gravestone, he had printed, "What are you looking at?"
Margaret, thank you. Margaret Smith. Win, Rich, are you guys ready to meet Ashley the model?
Yeah, I've been looking forward to it. I saw her.
Okay, here's a world-famous model, Ashley. Ashley, will you join us? Yeah. Hi, Ashley. Just a casual afternoon outfit for you? This is what you wear to work, huh? Ashley, tell me something. What do you think about comedians? Do you think wait, I gotta get my mic here. What do you like about comedians?
I don't know.
What do you like about these guys?
I like you.
Well, I appreciate that very much, but, you know, my job as the host with the comedians, do you think that, excuse me, is this getting over your legs? Do you think comedians are sexy?
I don't know.
Do you think comedians are sexy?
The trouble is they taste funny. That's the trouble with comics.
Yeah, ask them. They're funny. I'm not funny.
Aren't you warm with all that on?
Yeah, Ashley. A little overdressed, more like it. Ashley, would you go out with a comedian?
I went out with a comedian once.
What happened, my dear?
They were wonderful when you were alone with them, but when you were out in public, if they were sort of not on their good days and they made bad jokes, then I got really embarrassed, so I didn't go out with comedians anymore.
You don't do that anymore?
No, I just have them, alone in my apartment because they're great. Alone in your apartment.
Right?
But other than that.
Listen, Ashley, obviously you're a very attractive woman. What is the worst line that anybody ever gave you when they tried to pick you up?
Well, there was this one guy. It wasn't really a bad line. It was just, I had never heard this before. And he came up to me and he went on for about 5 minutes, just giving me all these compliments, and I just thought it was weird. He said he was undressing me with his eyes and
I have glasses.
Pictured making love to me and stuff.
This is unusual.
Say that?
No, it's okay to say making love on television.
Okay, well, making love's nice.
I'm glad you endorsed it. Why don't we do this? Let's take a break, and we'll be back right after this. Thanks for the endorsement. Okay, I want to thank all of our guests. First, Rich, thank you very much. Good
Thanks,
routine.
Bill.
Watch out for the lobsters.
Thank you.
The amazing Wid.
Legendary win.
All right, well, legendary, amazing.
Well, you know, amazing. They had Amazing Jonathan on last week, and I thought it was a small world after all, you know. And the tide's turning now, isn't it?
I see that. I got that.
Wow,
Ashley,
where? A soap opera or what?
where are you headed next, Ashley?
The Canary Islands.
Oh, just for the weekend?
No, for a job.
How would you evaluate your appearance on the show tonight?
You ain't going to Virgin Islands.
I just.
I got to go. Hey, Margaret. Thank you very much. Margaret, what do you think about our appearance on the show tonight?
I'm wondering if there's an Afghan running around the city naked.
Margaret, I want to thank you for telling us about all those members of your family. Where actually did you grow up with these crazy people?
The south side of Chicago.
Really? Are there many other families like that there?
No, we were the monsters of the neighborhood.
Wade, what's next for you? What kind of jobs are you looking for?
I'm looking for, I'm trying to be a tightrope walker, but I'm a little bit high-strung. and then I was trying to be a human cannonball, but I wrong caliber.